Hey, it's another episode of Real Estate on Record. We are with the famous Mike Gatti, the master presenter at the Canada to USA Expo. Mike killed it. I got to be honest, like it was just amazing to see. Even Mike, we've been 3 years together. Just where we started, where we are now, and where we're projected to go. It's beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it was
very
good.
proud of you, buddy. You fucking killed. Excuse my language. Killed it, bro. Honestly, I was watching him. What do you need?
So I need you a bit more here with the microphone in front of your mouth. That's right.
There?
Yes.
Just watching Mike up there, he was so calm and chilled, and he ran through his presentation. It was just beautiful. It was, guys, like this, we weren't...
let's hold on. Let's tell everyone what exactly we're talking about. So we created an event, 2 events. Was it 2 events? 3 events. So why don't you first start from the very beginning? Number 1, what are these events and why were they created to begin with?
The first event we did, and I made a mistake with this one, to be honest, because I was more attracting to the realtors, and we did it in the afternoon, 12 to 1. And I didn't want to overwhelm me because if you don't know me, I'm an introvert by nature. I don't like super big crowds, so it's a lot of work for me to work a crowd if I get like drained. I'm actually so much happier today
that it's over.
It's all gone. But yeah, so again, we did it during the day. I should have done it at night. It would have had more of a people showing up because we had 41 tickets sold and like 25 showed up. So we lost a little bit. And if we would have did it at night, we would have had that thing stacked like 70 people easily. But the first event was the Canadian blueprint to purchasing property into Florida, like investment properties. So people that are either thinking of moving to Florida but are not quite ready yet, or we're just looking for investment of passive income property. So that was the Tuesday afternoon seminar. And then we did a Wednesday, Thursday, we teamed up with an immigration lawyer, also from Canada, originally moved to Florida. Memone Law, if you ever heard of them, they're all over. They're really marketing the Canadian market right now to bring them in.
But they're Canadian and American now, or just
well, they were
American?
in Bolton, like Cal and Bolton. So we were like, the same cut of cloth in the sense, or cut of cloth, yeah.
But what are they doing right now? Are they solely Florida, or are they also still doing stuff here?
No, they're fully. Oh. They are nothing here anymore. Yeah, they're fully there. It's been 8 years. They moved, a lot further, earlier than we did. But anyway, so we teamed up with the immigration lawyer, and what we did is it was a paid ticket, $100 per ticket, so it wasn't like open to the public. It was private. We had it catered. We had a beautiful event, like very professional. Lanyards coming in with their name, the actual event.
A full booklet with all the itinerary.
Yeah,
it was really nice.
Now,
we
this
created
is per evening, or is it? Did you offer a package?
No, per evening. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All different people.
So we had 70 seats per evening and 2 evenings, so and 140 people.
Did you have a lot of the same people coming to each event?
No, it's all different people.
They got to pay a ticket.
It was like $150 a seat.
No, but each day is different. It's different information.
Yeah.
No, same information, different people.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. So now, who was really in charge of the back end of taking this 3-day event and making it all happen?
Our team, yeah. Listen, the lawyer's got a big name because there's a lot of stuff like that. But at the end, we looked at it. We sold probably 35 to 40% of those tickets with our small gathering and socials, right? And that's amazing for what we did. And plus, we organized the whole thing, and we were relentless for 3 to 4 weeks on this. And again, I did a post last night at midnight. Like, guys, I go to bed like at 9:30. So midnight, I felt like I was a kid again. I went to bed at 1 a.m. I was like, whoa. Didn't go to the gym today because it is what it is. But we worked so hard on this diligently. Mike, Elisa, Trent with the graphics, myself. It was just nonstop like organization. And we don't think how much work an event. Like we do them every year with our fall events and stuff like that. And Elisa takes most, and you as well, the brunt of it. But it's the good thing about this is doesn't matter who put in, who didn't. Our team knows how to run another event. So in the future, it's like a light bulb effect. You know what I mean? You can just implant new light bulbs. So if it's a new category that we want to talk about, we know how to just implement the system. If it's, other people we want to incorporate or you know what I mean? It's like a light bulb. You just plug and play at the end. So it's good. I think it's the future, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's good. We have the facility. We have basically the roadmap now. It's just plug and play.
Yeah. If you had to summarize this event, well, number one, I would ask, would you do this event again?
We're going to be, yeah.
You're going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be every quarter. You have to.
Beautiful. So that's number one. But number two, if you had to say, all right, this is the one takeaway I wanted to achieve by this event, what would that be? What's the one takeaway that you wanted to achieve with this?
You want to?
One takeaway we want to achieve with this event, obviously, is to give people more information, right? So a lot of people that were on the fence to making that move or just needed some more information because let's face it, everyone in the room was very like-minded. We basically, Steve does a lot of the marketing, but he's created a tribe like that, and I think the same way as him. But everyone in the room basically also had the same thought process. So they came, it was good. Ton of information. Obviously, like Steve mentioned in his presentation, a lot of it is definitely like at the end of the day, we're here to run a business, but at the end of the day, it's to build relationships so that these people have basically a tunnel to come from the GTA and get down to obviously Southwest Florida. And it doesn't just stop at the like selling and buying. It's, oh, I need an attorney, I need a doctor. And Steve has all that information. So it's basically creating community is what it came down to. And that's what we're here for.
And that's part of the presentation because every night it came in a little bit different because I'm not really scripted. It's just basically points and we just kind of run with it. And again, just a little bit about me. Lately, we're adding another layer of life, and it's going to be we're focusing on spiritual. So we've been attending Christian churches and Bible studies. So it's just I'm looking at life a little bit different lately, and I think this is where our business and our life becomes another level, right? And so on the flight over here, again, it's beautiful because the kids want to attend church with me and everything. And again, I want to talk about this because it's news for me as well. So, and it's making great impact on my life. So even a Sunday morning before I flew out, like I don't want to miss church any Sunday. There's no way I'm going to miss church on Sunday. It's you need that fill up for the week, trust me. And you need stuff during the week now, you know. So it's like church on Sunday, Bible study on Wednesday, and then it's reading scripture every night. So it's like we're really going into it. It's like how I'm exercising. You're going to see soon it's like Mondays in, it's not going to be the exercise workout. It'll be like the chapters of the Bible. So think about how obsessed I am. Not obsessed, but how dedicated and committed I am for workouts. As you see, when I post them every day, doesn't matter if I'm sick, traveling. That's basically now religion for me, okay? So, and it's going to be another layer. I haven't stopped anything else. It's just another more stuff we're adding. But anyway, long story short, we went to church Sunday morning, me and my daughter, beautiful 7 a.m. church, get in a flight early and then fly over. Usually I'm doing something with real estate. And then it's like reflecting on all this because, you know, it's so difficult to leave your family. You're leaving your family for 10 days. For me, it's a disaster. I have my kids crying in the car. Testament to me as a father, I guess. I'm trying to be a way better dad, you know, like this is a big improvement in my life since we moved to Florida because I knew very absent because I was so focused on making sure everything gets paid and everyone like it was just strictly, again, I was present, but not kind of thing. So now it's like full on trying to be the best dad possible. And, you know, you're leaving your family for 10 days. So I had a reflection on the plane. It's like, what are we doing all this for? Is this just basically commission based? Are we just building business? So we had to put a mission statement behind it. And the mission statement is basically the help. We're helping people. This is it. And again, it may sound corny to people, but I truly believe it. My goal right now, and again, we are in business. We are here to make money. It's not disguised. We're not disguising that at all. But ultimately, commissions will come after what we do. But the mission is to help as many Canadians make the move from Canada into the U.S., especially Florida. And I'm going to say Southwest Florida because I feel that's the best place to raise your kids, based on my experience and the net benefits that we're seeing. So it's more now our mission is to move as many people as possible that are looking to make the move and give them enough information from a real person that's actually done it just recently and showing them the net benefits and why it's good. So it's almost like me reporting back to, you know, it's like me traveling. It's like, go out there, see if there's, you know, land that we can eat and build houses. It's like just think about back in the day when, you know, someone would take a boat and try to find new land. And then they would go and they say, okay, they would, you know, be gone for like 1 to 3 years because of travel with the boat. They would come back and say, okay, family, that's the place we got to go to. Let's pack everything up, pack up the boats, pack everything up. That's the promised land. So I'm basically that traveler right now. I'm like a Viking for the Canadians, like especially in our community here in the GTA. So that's what I'm bringing back is this basically real information where people can make decisions. And that's why, like during the presentation last night, I told them, I go, if you've noticed, I'm not selling you anything. I didn't say this house is 300,000. I sell houses for a living. I didn't tell you that house is 300 grand. We can get you this much money on the investment. That's why I kind of split the
Oh, you didn't
seminar.
bring that up at all.
Nothing.
Beautiful.
That presentation was nothing.
No,
There's
no.
no sales
Information
in it.
only.
No sales of real estate.
It was a lifestyle presentation,
Yeah.
like to understand.
So,
the
so
lifestyle.
then let me ask you guys something then. Since it was a 3-day event, out of those 3 days, was there any common asked questions that your audience had that always kept reoccurring each night?
Yeah, people are looking for quality of life. Basically, they were asking personal questions about family, schooling, obviously safety, location, for like natural, like hurricanes and stuff. Which they want to make sure they're safe.
It's a viable reason, obviously. Yeah.
But I think the main like focus in the room was they're just tired of Canada.
Yes, yes.
They're
Not to get political, but that was the truth.
It's
Oh,
not
absolutely.
political. It's you talk to anybody. You talk to the guy packing the bags at the
Sure.
grocery store. You talk to your banker. You talk to your insurance agent. It's all the same script. They're just tired of Canada.
Sure.
What Canada turned in the last 10 years, people were tired. They're looking for an out.
So they're looking for a way better. It's a better way of life in general.
Better quality of life.
Better quality of life. Now, with those same people, was there any naysayers?
No.
Was there anyone that ever came to you and said, "Look, I get what you're doing, but I'm not
But
sold"?
it's a paid ticket. We've
Oh, so they already knew what they were coming into.
they paid $100
Sure.
to know what this is. So it's
So you avoided that, I guess, right?
Yeah, and I gotta actually thank the attorney for doing that, because I was hesitant. I'm like, I don't know who's gonna pay to listen to us talk. I was wrong, and she said that it'd be a good way to screen everybody out and also make people attend, because we still had 12 people that didn't show. I don't know what happened. And that's,
But they paid.
$1,200 or
But they paid, right?
yeah, of course, and we got their information where we can market.
That's amazing. So now with all this information, is there anything that you now feel after you've done this very first, presentation? Is there anything you want to correct or add to for the next one?
More seats.
That was the problem. You just didn't have the capacity.
Because again, and you're testing it out, right? Sure. And now at the end of it, everyone's kind of like emailing, messaging, saying like, "Can you slide me in? Like, we'll pay you cash." One guy was like, "We'll wash the dishes.
Yeah.
we'll wash the dishes. I'll stand in the corner. Don't like just I'll pay whatever it is, right?" So there was definitely some urgency once it sold out, that it was like, okay, we want more, and we were gonna add another night, but we couldn't do it. But yeah, I think next time we're just gonna have to add more seats.
Yeah, I think so.
Because obviously, like I said, like there's a tribe there, right? It's like everyone's like-minded, thinking the same way. It's just there's not much information out there of how to make this move, right? So we basically created a platform for them to come here, understand, see, and not everyone's gonna move. Absolutely, not everyone. It's not for everyone. Some people, I'm sure, it was like they got the information. It's not what they thought it was, and they're gonna leave it at that. But other people, they got the information. Now they're able to proceed.
But you also said that you didn't put any of your homes on display. But wouldn't that be a good incentive though? Because it's so affordable.
No, but again, I mean, when anybody bought from me in Florida, it wasn't like it was more to show you and then you made a decision. But so my goal is, remember, these are not just like a typical we're upsizing in Bolton to go to Nobleton or something. They're making a life change. Why are you going to make a life change? So if you look at the selling strategy behind this, again, there is a selling strategy behind it, but it's coming from the heart, is why? Why are you going there? And I kind of mentioned in the presentation, if people are going there for the sunset and the beachy sands and they want to drink a margarita on a boat, that shit, it just dissipates. It's not going to be enough to hold you in that position. So your why needs to be something more impactful, more meaningful. And our why, it's always been for the children. So even if this was in Alaska, if Alaska provided my family a better life for their future or where I wanted them to be, we'd be in Alaska. So it's not the matter. Again, this is the bonus. I love it. I'm a Floridian. This is like,
You like the heat too.
I love it. I love the weather.
But that's what he's saying. It's the bonus. That's
It's
the
the added bonus.
But you said if Alaska presented itself as exactly what Florida's giving you,
for my family, I would
with
go
that
there.
cold, you would go?
1,000%. But again, that's how strong. That's how strong the why is. It's not a people that decide to go there because they want to be a shooter and do the strip and the whole shit. It's gonna fizzle.
Sure.
That shit all fizzles out.
Sure.
So you need to go there with some strong why, some real commitment, and it's just like, no, we're gonna fight every day to make sure our kids' lives they have an opportunity to have a better life than we had. That's the whole point of that.
Beautiful.
So, and that's part of the presentation is the why. So the why, and then showing them the net benefits. So we go through the presentation, my life, what we gave up here in Canada, because we could have lived here forever. Me and my wife, we had a very comfortable life. At 41 years old was the first year in my life I didn't have to worry about money. We made it. We crossed. We weren't rich. We crossed that threshold where we didn't have to worry about if the mortgage was going to get paid, if the visa is going to bounce when you go to the restaurant. Now I got to worry if the visa bounces everywhere I go. It's like more at risk. But why? Why? Because the generation next, which is our job as parents, is to make sure that they have a better goal than we had. So if we're not making that decision to move to Florida, to anywhere, it doesn't matter Florida, it could be anywhere, it could be in Alaska. If we're not doing that risk for our children right now, are we doing what we need to do as parents to protect them, or we're just being complacent? Because remember, when our parents moved from Italy to here, how many Italians stayed?
Of course.
How many siblings? Like my mom's family. Like there was only 2 of the siblings that came out of the other 2. 2 stayed. It was easy. They got nothing. The other 2 came. They're multimillionaires.
I think that's where people are very confused. They say, "Oh, but in the 50s, all the Italian." No, that's not true.
No,
Not even, maybe a quarter. Who knows?
just very Italian still.
Right.
So how is it possible?
So how is that possible? So that's why I think if people start to get into the mindset of just listen. Maybe that's the biggest problem with what you guys are trying to portray. Maybe just people don't want to listen. Like they're not open-minded enough.
There's no confusion with what we're portraying because people are convinced. So after I finish my presentation, because I'm going to talk, we do like a little video showing like my life, and it's just like a 2 minutes and 22-second video of my life.
Is it the one where you're driving in the Alpha?
Oh, there's
No.
It's all compiled. That's in there.
Sorry. Okay.
It's basically where we came from nothing, all the stuff that we've achieved in Canada, all the stuff that we were doing, our family, businesses, everything that we've achieved, whatever, the whole life, the whole lifestyle, plus the family aspect of it. So it's a real life, real loving
Beautiful.
family, money we've made, we have success. We were pushing, we were working hard, we're going to be developing. There's so much at risk. You know what I mean? We put it on the line every day because we wanted to remain in Canada. People say you abandoned Canada. No, Canada abandoned me.
Sure, you tried.
I haven't changed. I'm in America thriving like I would in this country, but that country is in my favor in the sense where it's giving me the soil where I can actually plant and grow things and eat later on.
Of course.
Here, you're planting plants in salt. It's not going to yield anything. You know what I'm saying? That's and it's unfortunate. And people disagree with that. Prove me wrong, because I would love to be wrong. I have no ambition to be like an asshole. I'm easily like, if you have a better idea than me, please tell me, because I'll take it and incorporate it. But until someone proves me wrong with what I'm saying, I'm going to keep going on the script. I got to be honest. But going back to that, so show this video, our life, how much we put into this country. Then there's a lull period. It's a cool song by Busta Rhymes. It's like it's pretty good. But it's
Good
like
reference.
like a EDM song.
Okay.
So build up in Canada from nothing, bang, 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 bang. Then it has like a lull period, which is like in the song has like a lull period where it's like very low, like get them hypnotized. You know that song?
I'll find the song and put it. Yeah.
So like during that period, it shows like the world changed. 2020, COVID, lockdown, mask. It show all the pictures of my family, COVID things. My dad in the hospital, massive stroke. We can't even see him. We were like FaceTiming my dad. Never been in the hospital since '68, and literally he's there by himself for fucking 4 or 5 months. Like it's terrible, right? Daughter doing dance at home or dance studio with a mask. Son doing karate at home. It's like,
but this was the world. It wasn't just Canada.
But Canada locked down for a long
fucking
time. Years.
Long time.
As we knew the world opened up, they went hard in the paint. So let's forget about it. Yeah. When Florida was closed for 3 months, that's it, and they opened up. That's why that economy thrived, and everyone moved there. That was a great. They saw the facts. They saw what was going on, and they opened up. Right?
For sure.
We know this was the right decision, right?
There's only one more decision to make now.
No, but listen, I got to keep going. So I got to keep going. So now you had that lull period, and then now it shows the song, the build up into the United States. So in 2 minutes and 22 seconds, we're able to kind of give you where we were, how we built up, lull period. Don't look at your clocks there. Don't worry about it.
Gotta look at my camera.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about my
The lull
cameras.
period, and then now how we're thriving in the USA. And then in going to the presentation, it was all about like, so what we risk, why we left, basically on all the different points, the economy, inflation, everything. The future of the children's not here anymore, and that's pretty much it. And that's basically the whole presentation. And then we end off with a Q&A session. Like I have like 12 points. Like there's some other stuff we talk about real estate. When you do what we've built there, how we're going to help you both sides of the border. But again, we're not selling anything. We're just telling you how we're going to help you. Both sides of the border. Mikey's got a presentation as well in there. And then, and that's it. What the process with buying, how we protect you, make sure you got it. Because we have other Canadian companies down here that sell in Florida. I don't want to name any names, but they're not there physically. So how are you going to sell something you don't know? It's dangerous. So I live there. Like it's a different thing when you're dealing with me, and I'm focused right on my community. So it's a little bit different.
You were talking about Florida primarily, and Mike, what were you talking about?
Helping our clients sell over here and make that transition down there, because we're in communication with each other. You're crossing a border when making that move.
So you're here on this side, he's there on that side, and you're in constant communication.
It's the same company.
It's the same, yeah.
Beautiful.
So it's one smooth transition, right? Basically, we've had people that have come to talk to us. Then they thought they can do it on their own, but they've never done it by themselves or on their own. It's like their first time. So anytime you do something for the first time, there's gonna be some hiccups. You're gonna learn some things, right? Well, we've done it for many other clients, and Steve's done it himself. So we kind of have the foresight to understand what that process looks like, right? And we're in communication with everyone. We're communication with each other, the agents on the sell side, agents on the buy side, or the builder, if you're buying from a builder down there, the attorney in Florida, the lawyer up here. It's a clear communication. It's one smooth transition versus you go do it by yourself. You don't know what insurance looks like. You don't know what a flood zone looks like. You don't know what financing looks like. So there's a lot of people end up having hiccups. So it's just basically making that transition possible, first of all, because in his presentation, there's a family that lost 150 grand and ended up back in Canada. So what do you want? Do you want to move to Florida? Do you want to, another group ended up homeless because they got down there, thought they were going to close, everything was going to be smooth. Well, they're in an Airbnb for 3 months. So
holy.
Yeah. So it's making that transition. And again, we're not selling anything. It's just more showing that we're here to help when you're ready and that time comes.
Beautiful.
Listen, at the end, it's the process. So it's our company from north to south. So and it's a home base. Look, our client yesterday, Jerry, yeah, we got where he's putting a fence. You got to talk to CDD regarding engineering, but we need notarized paperwork that you got to get original stamped paper. So he dropped it off at the office. I'm going to hand deliver it on Monday or Tuesday. So it's just, we're creating a home base for Canadians that are here as well. You know what I'm saying, Steve? Stefano?
Who's Steve?
That's you.
Oh,
That's your name today.
Okay, so Steve and Steve. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just finish this presentation.
Yeah, go
quickly.
ahead. Go ahead.
So then we talk about how we're going to help you both sides of the border. Mike and myself, linear process. Mike's dealing both sides of the border, understands contract law on both sides of the border of the country, to both countries. Think about Mike as well. Like, so he's here dealing on the sales side he's going to list your home here in Canada, sell your home. Again, it's the same company. We talk to Mike. We have meetings every day. Everything it's a real team. It's not a bullshit. It's not a facade. Or else we wouldn't be continuing doing these things. This is a real business, and it's a collaborative business. Mike knows everything about what I'm doing in Florida, and we're obviously connected here. We're all connected. We're all in the same programs. You know what I mean? And so sell your house here, and then we get shifted over into the United States with myself. So they understand the contract laws, not just Mike, but also my assistant. So if there's an issue in the States or in Canada, Mike's going to say, hey, Steve, we need an extension on closing. Like, we're 2 weeks out, finance is not coming in, appraisals were pretty shitty here. What can we do with the closing up there? Can you talk to Lennar, figure out something, or Pulte, whatever it is, whatever builder we're dealing with? I can talk to the builder directly in favor of both companies. I own both companies. We can't close. You're going to have to, and they don't move there. Those builders don't move for shit. This is the closing. You're going to do that. No, you can't. This is the contract. This is the Canadian contract. This is my company. This is official. We're not bullshitting you. We need to move the fucking closing. Stop it. You talk to title. You show them the paperwork, and we get stuff done that no one can do because we're working both sides. Plus, I'm building great relationships there. So I have I'm getting power there, which is great. You know what I mean? Because of results. It's not because of like yakata. It was like, you do the results.
Well, and he's dealing with a lot of bulk buys right now because he's bringing so many buyers. They're giving him bulk pricing.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Bulk pricing. And then we finish off with 12, we do a Q&A. So I do 12 in questions that I always get when I'm doing my Zoom calls with clients that are looking to make the move, like the physical. So like I'm not even a realtor anymore, I'm more of a consultant. And then real estate is at the end how we, keep the lights on. We sell real estate, we keep all the lights on, but it's the consultant of of these people coming in. So we have these 12 questions, and it basically, even the one guy says, you nailed it. He goes, every question. Because we do a Q&A, I'm like, anybody got any questions? No, please answer those. Answer those 12, please. And then we have like an hour Q&A.
I think we got to charge for these Zooms, a consultant fee.
Yeah, you're more than, $100.
It's too much information.
Yeah, you're
Going
right.
out.
There's lots of information to be given, guys. But
Do we have to end now?
We
Can we
have
just
to end
that
it.
My heart, I'm still pumped.
I know
would
you
love
are.
To see my whoop strap. where I'm at.
I know,
You
but
got me fired up.
The problem is that we have agendas to keep.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You're here with us today. Stop it.
Mike, while he's looking over there, you got to do me a favor.
I just
okay?
want to see my heart rate. I'm
Just
just
look
very
right there
curious.
at that camera, Mike, and you tell everyone where they can find you.
Well, they can find us at the Remax Extra's office.
Only 77.
What are we doing the next presentation? February?
Yeah, we're gonna do a webinar November.
November.
Second week
Webinar in
of
November, but presentation in person
I want to do it in Feb. Yeah,
February.
maybe around the time when we do the awards. Maybe I do come down. I just knock 2 birds out.
Yeah, maybe January.
85 now. Talking about presentations.
And they can find you, Mike, at
You can find me at Mike Gatti Realtor on Instagram.
Steve.
Yes, at all the regular channels that you would find me.
I don't know them, so why don't
At
you tell me
Steven
your-
Zalunardo and at Treviso Realty.
See you later.
I'd like to know when we're